Some revolvers go up in value because of hype, others because they've earned it, through performance, rarity, or a history that can't be replaced. Right now, there are a handful of wheelguns flying under the radar. But not for long. This isn't about trends or gimmicks. These are serious firearms with serious upside. Models that were once overlooked are now turning into collector gold. And if you've got one, you might be sitting on a small fortune. If you don't, this list might convince you to act fast. From rugged Magnum beasts to rimfire legends, every revolver here has one thing in common. The price is climbing, and once they're gone, they're gone. You're watching Arms Mastery. Hit that like button if you value guns that shoot straight, and appreciate the ones that grow in value while doing it. Let's get started. Number 1. Smith & Wesson Registered Magnum .357. Prices are climbing fast, and this classic is leading the charge. Built to fire .357 Magnum with a 6-shot cylinder, it came fully personalized back in the 1930s. No two exactly alike. Barrel lengths ranged from 3.5 inches for quick handling to a long 8.75-inch option for maximum control. Weighing in at over 41 ounces, it delivers serious heft and balance, the kind that feels right the second it's in hand. Buyers back then filled out detailed order cards, choosing their sights, grips, and finish. Only around 5,500 units were ever made, each one logged with its own serial and paperwork. That level of craftsmanship and scarcity is exactly why prices have skyrocketed. Clean models today go for $7,500 to $10,000 and continue gaining value every year. This isn't a display piece collecting dust. It's a high-demand revolver that serious collectors track and rarely sell. With its limited numbers, deep historical roots, and rising market demand, it's no surprise this one is becoming nearly untouchable. Number 2. Colt Single Action Army, first generation. This one's not sitting in pawn shops anymore. It's sitting in private collections, and the price tag keeps going up. Built to fire .45 Colt with 6 shots in the cylinder, it came in barrel lengths from 4.75 inches to 7.5. The shorter ones were quicker on the draw, while the longer ones gave better aim. It weighs around 37 ounces. Heavy enough to stay steady, light enough to handle fast. Steel frame, solid lockup. That old-school finish with color on the frame and deep blue on the barrel wasn't about style. It was built to take a beating and still look good. The early production models, made from the 1870s through 1940, are the real prize. They're drying up fast, and the ones still in great shape are getting harder to find. Right now, clean originals with matching parts and paperwork are going for $12,500 and climbing. These don't sit around long, and once they're gone for good. This isn't just a piece of history, it's a serious investment that's gaining heat fast. Number 3. Colt Anaconda. This one doesn't whisper power, it shouts it. Big frame, big bore, and built like a tank. It fires .44 Magnum and carries 6 rounds in a heavy-duty stainless steel cylinder. Barrel lengths range from 4.25 inches to a full 8 inches. With the long barrel, it weighs nearly 59 ounces. That's close to 4 pounds of serious metal. Even the shortest version hits around 47 ounces, giving it real weight in the hand. Every inch of it is made for control. Full underlug, vented rib, and a frame that soaks up recoil without flinching. It was designed to run hot loads without breaking a sweat. Smooth trigger pull, tight timing, and a finish that holds up through years of use. Right now, solid examples go for around $1,200 to $1,300, but that's not going to last. These weren't made in huge numbers, and demand is growing fast. Once collectors fully catch on, prices will start jumping, and the ones in great shape will vanish first. Number 4. Smith & Wesson K-Series K22 through Model 17. Smooth trigger, dead-on sights, and a frame that feels right the second you grip it. This one runs on .22 long rifle and holds 6 in the cylinder. Most versions came with a 6-inch barrel, though some models stretch to 8 and 3/8 inches for added reach. Weight clocks in around 40 ounces, light enough to handle all day, solid enough to stay steady on every shot. Built on a medium-sized frame with adjustable rear sights and a sharp front blade, it's made for precision work. Everything about it feels tuned. From the timing to the lockup, it's the kind of revolver that shooters hang on to, not just because it performs, but because nothing else feels quite like it. Right now, clean examples are going for around $725, but original runs are getting rare, and collectors are starting to notice. The ones in excellent shape are climbing fast. With its mix of reliability, build quality, and rising demand, this one's quietly becoming a sleeper pick. And soon, it won't be easy to get without paying a premium. Number 5. Webley Mark 6. This one feels like it was built to outlast time itself. It fires the big .455 cartridge and holds 6 rounds in a top break frame that snaps open like a machine built for speed. When you push the latch, the barrel drops and all 6 shells eject clean. Fast and easy, no fumbling. Most came with a 6-inch barrel and weighed just under 2.5 pounds. It's solid in hand but not bulky, with a squared grip that locks into your palm. The finish may show wear, but that just adds to the story. This revolver saw action through 2 world wars, and the build quality proves it. Right now, originals in clean condition are running close to $1,000. Sometimes more if they haven't been converted or refinished. The truth is, untouched examples are drying up. Most have been modified, rechambered, or worn down. Collectors are paying attention, because once these start disappearing, the price will spike, and the few that are left, they won't come cheap. Number 6. Colt Python. Smooth, sharp, and built like it means business. This one fires .357 Magnum and holds 6 in the cylinder, with the bonus of handling .38 Special just as well. Barrel lengths vary. You'll commonly find 4.25-inch and 6-inch versions, each balanced and built for real control. Weight ranges from 42 to 46 ounces, depending on the barrel, giving it a steady feel without being overbearing. It features a full-size frame, a vented rib up top, and a heavy underlug underneath. Not just for looks, but to tame recoil and keep shots flat. The action is clean, the timing is tight, and the trigger is one of the smoothest ever built into a factory revolver. Right now, these are going for around $1,500 to $2,000. But original models in excellent shape, those are climbing fast. With limited production numbers, rising demand, and a reputation that refuses to fade, this is one of those rare revolvers that's turning into a serious investment. Get a good one now, because tomorrow's price won't look anything like today's. Number 7. Colt Diamondback. Lightweight, fast, and surprisingly refined. This revolver has always stood out for its smooth feel and tight timing. It fires .38 Special or .22 long rifle depending on the version, and packs 6 shots in the cylinder. Barrel lengths came in 2.5, 4, and 6 inches, giving shooters a choice between compact control or full-length accuracy. Weight ranges from about 26 to 33 ounces, depending on configuration. Light enough for easy carry, but solid enough to stay steady on target. What really sets it apart is the attention to detail. The vented top rib, full underlug, and crisp adjustable sights weren't common features in revolvers of its class, but they were standard here. Add in a butter-smooth double-action pull and you've got a revolver that feels custom-tuned straight from the factory. Prices today are hovering around $1,500 to $2,000 for clean examples. But as original production ended decades ago, the number of untouched models keeps shrinking. That's exactly why this one's climbing the charts. It's got style, shootability, and a collector market heating up fast. This isn't one to wait on. Number 8. Dan Wesson Pistol Pack. This isn't your average wheelgun. It's a full setup built to adapt. It fires .357 Magnum with 6 rounds in the cylinder and also handles .38 Special without a hiccup. What sets it apart? Barrel swaps. This one came as a complete pack with 2.5 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, and 8 inches barrels, all interchangeable right out of the case. The frame is solid stainless steel and the weight shifts depending on the barrel, from around 36 ounces with the short tube to nearly 47 with the long one. You get adjustable sights, a strong lockup, and a system that lets you match the gun to the job. Hunting, carry, range. It covers all of it. And doing your own barrel swap at home? That's part of the appeal. No gunsmith needed. Right now, a clean, complete kit is going for around $1,800. But sets with all the original barrels, tools, and case are getting rare. Most have been split up or lost over the years. That's exactly why these are gaining attention. It's versatile, collectible, and prices are heating up fast. Number 9. Smith & Wesson Model 57 41 Magnum. This one hits harder than it gets credit for. It fires .41 Magnum, Fust Daiquam 25 a round that sits right between .357 and .44, packing real stopping power without overkill recoil. You get 6 rounds in the cylinder and options for 4-inch, 6-inch, or 8 3/8-inch barrels. The 6-inch version weighs about 48 ounces, all steel, no shortcuts. It's built on the beefy end frame with a full underlug, red ramp front sight, and adjustable rear sight. The trigger is clean, the lockup is tight, and the balance feels right from the first shot. It's got all the muscle of a Magnum revolver, but with a smoother shooting experience. Right now, prices are floating around $1,100 to $1,300 for clean models, but the number of original, well-kept pieces is dropping. And the 41 Magnum crowd, they know what they've got, and they're not letting go easily. This is one of those revolvers that slips under the radar until it doesn't. And when the market wakes up, expect the price to follow fast. Number 10 Ruger Red Hawk. This one feels like a powerhouse the moment you pick it up. It fires 44 Magnum and carries 6 rounds, with earlier variants also offered in 35-7 Magnum, some of those holding 8. Barrel lengths include 4.2 to 5.5 and 7.5 inches, giving you options for carry, hunting, or range power. Weight starts around 47 ounces and climbs depending on the setup, and every ounce feels like control. The frame is all stainless steel. You get a full underlug, triple locking cylinder, and a heavy profile that eats recoil for breakfast. It's built tough, but it runs smooth. The grip fills your hand without feeling bulky. And the trigger? Clean, crisp, and confidence-inspiring. Right now, prices for well-kept models hover around $1,100, but early production runs and rare barrel combos are climbing. These don't flood the market. They disappear into collections and then stay there. If you want a revolver that holds its own today and could double in value tomorrow, this one checks every box. It's tough, trusted, and quickly becoming a collector's favorite. That's the list. 10 revolvers climbing fast in value and worth every look. If you own one, hold it close. If not, now's the time to move. Thanks for watching Arms Mastery. Like the video if you found it helpful, and stick around. More smart picks are coming soon.